Pomni is the main character of the show, so I feel like I should do her first. We don't really know much about her except she's an anxious child. Well, not child. She's like 25, but let's. So I'm gonna talk on her backstory on how she got into the circus. So let's get into her backstory. Meet Pamela. She's a college dropout. Yay! And she still lives with her mother. She works a sad accountant job, and due to her high stress level, she decides to quit, making her pretty upset. And pretty much just kicks her out, now living on the streets. She struggles in a tiny apartment rented, and she decides to get a job as a beta tester for video games. So she managed to land the job and continue to make a lot of approve of many fun games. But that would come to a very, very sad stop, as the Amazing Digital Circus game was being pulled off the shelves because people were disappearing from them. So it was pretty difficult for Pomni to, actually get a job. So yeah, she decides to try it herself. She gets trapped. She becomes just to know and love. Yeah. So let's move on to Ragasa. Riley Brooks, a very kind and gentle ranch person. She would babysit people's kids for them when they're on holidays or going out for the night. She was just that person you could rely on. Then she got a job as a waitress in like a nice diner. It was doing well, but considering it was like very run down, it was forced to close, meaning she had to lose her job. So she decided to go back to doing what she did best, babysitting. But all the stress from the long hours, she decides to go and buy the headset everyone was so hyped about. It was very hard to find though, but she managed to get the game, set it up, and as she prepared to put on the headset, she heard a very faint singing, and then click. Her mind was locked within the game. She couldn't leave. She now appeared as a ragdoll, with patched up clothing and all in all a doll-like figure. She was truly stuck in there. No way out. She only had herself and a lot of other victims of the game as well. That's kind of like half for Ragasa for right now. So let's move on to the third and final member of our trio, Jax. Because I got something to cooked up for him. I always wondered what Jax was like, considering he was, well, majority a jerk half the time. Maybe he had a history with people. Maybe he was abandoned. Maybe he lost someone close to. But I went with the latter, so let's get into his backstory. At a very young age, Jack Hale, as he was called in the human world, was abandoned. Neither of his parents wanted him. He was abandoned on a corn farm, just stuck there in a huge maze with no way out. But then, two lovely owners of the farm found him curled up in a ball, and decided to adopt him. But he didn't see it that way. He saw it as pity towards him. So throughout the years he lived with them, he grew to hate him. He wanted a more sophisticated lifestyle. So at the young age of 16, he packed up his things and ran away to the life he wanted. He decided to join a street gang, who he then was named the Jackrabbit, or Jack of all trades. Jack just wanted everything from jewelry to anything that of value. So when he saw this huge mansion sitting on top of a hill, that's what he knew. He needed that gold. He needed that money. So throughout the few years he was in the gang, he climbed up the ranks to second in command of the gang. But something went really wrong. While in the middle of the heist at the mansion on top of the hill, Jax confronts two people he never thought he'd see again. His biological parents. Fueled with the anger of them abandoning him at such a young age, Jack grabbed his game mate's gun and blindly pulled the trigger, injuring his mother, but unfortunately instantly killing his father. Jack saw what he did. He was mortified. Everything became muffled, only hearing the sound of his fast heartbeat, shaky breath, as he literally just killed his own father. He didn't know what to do. He snaps back into reality as he and his game mates fled the scene. One by one were caught until Jack was the only one able to escape. So he went back to the old hideout and found the console he stole. He decides to get his mind off what just happened. He decided to set up the stolen console, decides to put on the headset, and as you do, it's stuck in the game, becoming our lovely purple rabbit with pink overalls. He looked around his new surroundings. He had found it. He just found his escape, and he wasn't going back. That's also all I have for Jax right now. But once future episodes come out, I'll probably renew his backstory a bit. Right now, enjoy the rest of the speed paint. I think it bugged while I was recording it. Well, try and enjoy it, and yeah. Bye.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you, Elmo!